Welcome to vlog 107. We are now in Italy. It is our first day waking up here. We didn't really talk much yesterday because we were feeling out of sorts, a little jet lag, dehydrated, completely puffy and swollen, still kind of a little bit, but we have videos from the day before that we will share. But for now, our first morning coffee out on the terrace. Yes. And I have to add, fun fact, that I usually drink wine at home almost every night, pretty much. Yeah. And although we had wine at the airport, probably a little too much because we ran into a couple sitting at the bar that we started chatting with in Newark Airport, and they bought us a bottle of wine, but we only had a half hour till boarding the plane, so we had to drink it fairly quick.
And then free wine on the plane.
Yes, that was kind of, yeah. So we were not feeling great. We were very, very dehydrated. Anyway, so I did not have any wine, neither of us, on our first day in Italy. That is just so ironic. So today's a new day. I'm sure that will not apply, but we're gonna go down to the breakfast. This is a bed and breakfast we're staying in. It looks pretty good. I looked at some of the stuff there.
Yeah.
And we're trying to decide if we want to go to Rome or Venice, since we're only here for a week in Florence, and we would have to take a train to wherever we're going and probably book another night somewhere.
I know what I prefer.
What?
What do you prefer?
I don't really know enough about Venice. Is that what you're thinking? Or Rome? Yeah, Venice. Okay. Yeah, that was my first thought. One of my coworkers, Daniela, hi. She's gonna watch it, I don't know, but she's from here, Italy, and gave us some advice. And I said, if I can go somewhere one night and stay over from Florence, where would you go? And she suggested Venice. So, but the main reason that we are here is because when Tiffany was in high school and the movie Under the Tuscan Sun came out, we decided, oh my God, we got to go here someday. But there was always something that came up, and Tiffany surprised me in September and bought this trip for me, for the two of us, for my birthday. So exciting. That was a fabulous birthday trip, and we just started. So
we're trying to also go to Cortona, which is where the movie was filmed. So we have to figure that out as well, because when I booked the trip, I didn't realize, I guess, how different Tuscany, the region, would be. So I figured, okay, Florence is in Tuscany, Under the Tuscan Sun, it'll look similar. I didn't realize. So Cortona is about 1.5 to 2 hours from here. So we have to figure out how to get over there too.
And we did not rent a car, so most places you get to by train, but what happens once you're there? So that's what we're going to try to figure out. It is 7 a.m. here, so 2 a.m. for us, which is why my eyes are tired. And we are waiting for this plane to take off to take us to Florence. So this is the beginning of our trip. We've arrived. This is our little apartment for the week. So cute. Look at this. And let's see. This bathroom is amazing. Look at this. How cute is this? Terrace. Let's see. There's a Here's our humble little abode. Doesn't look like New Jersey anymore. Food purchase, which is some kind of vegetarian thing. And fresh mozzarella for tip.
Ah, va bene, sì, sì, come ti torna?
We are finally going to eat some Italian food by the suggestion of Marta from our bed and breakfast. So hopefully there's some yummy food I can eat. We're starving. It's been almost impossible to get a photo of us together. Either people cut off our bodies, or the hair is blowing in the face, or we just can't get the angle. So I'm using some fake little selfie stick to get something.
Gotta show them that more. This hair, I'm about to shave my head.
I know, mine's blowing on my face too.
In the kitchen, what if there's never anyone to cook for? I do. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking, you idiot. I mean, you're the stupidest woman in the world. You bought a house for a life you don't even have.
Why would you do it?
First morning. I was concerned about eating, since I'm vegan and don't eat dairy, which obviously cheese is a big thing here. We did find a market while we were out shopping locally, exploring the area around the bed and breakfast we're staying in. So luckily I was able to pick up some vegan food to put in the refrigerator here. So flavored tofu, some hummus with Indian flair, and this is going to be my little snack before we head out. I don't want to be starving going out, so I don't want to have to rely on just eating a salad for every meal and getting no protein. Today is day 2 of our touring, and we are heading to a tour that will be Michelangelo's Statue of David. We're going to something else.
Il Duomo.
That Tiffany did most of the booking, so I'm not really sure the names of the places, but tune in. This is it. It's very hot. I'm sweaty, but oh, I had to bring a shawl to cover stuff.
A lot of leather that I will not buy.
Maybe we should spend some time in here before we get there.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. If you want the free
We're going into the cathedral now, so we had to cover up. Of course, there are people selling shawls out here.
This is huge. It's 36,000.
Allora, lui, vabbè.
This is technically our first glass of wine in Italy. Hard to believe that was day 2 and we're finally doing it. We had a very full day with the statue of David, which was very interesting. All the art and the history behind it we learned. Well, then who?
I don't remember his name, but I don't think he's as famous.
That's how much I listened. All right, well, we can scratch that one. So anyway, we went to a really nice cathedral. We had to cover ourselves up, you know, with shawls and all that, and walked around. So we're exhausted and needed to sit down in air conditioning, but it's really not cool in here at all. I'm still sweating. But yes, our first actual glass of wine. We did have a cup, plastic cup of wine in a market that you were allowed to walk around, which was, that was special because it was technically our first wine here. Yes, I usually do red. I'm doing wine here, white. I don't know what. I need the shadow. So we've stopped in a pub that appears to be like an Irish pub back home. If you hear the music, it's stuff we'd listen to back at home. Pretty funny that we stumbled here, but it's also called Friends. So how could we not?
Don't break your head.
I don't know what to do.
Turn around.